Yo, what's going on, fellas? Happy Monday morning to you. Hopefully, you're feeling good this morning, coming off a good weekend, which I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Are you in the holiday spirit yet? Did you maybe put up your Christmas tree? Did you maybe go see some Christmas lights or anything like that? Yeah, that's what we did. We went to the Museum of Science and Industry. They did their normal Christmas breakfast, which was nice. And then we did the Lego exhibit. God, how people take these Legos and form these amazing creatures and sculptures and persons and animals. Just fantastic stuff. And then Sunday, while we were watching NFL Sunday, the Christmas tree went on up. So we are in the holiday spirit, drinking eggnog, had the Christmas music going. Ooh, baby. Christmas time is here, baby. Hope you guys good. Had a fantastic weekend. I'm already loving the comments that I'm seeing. DJ's putting in a firecracker of a comment right there. How about anybody who held Lewandowski to have two or more goals being scored in this tournament? Missed the penalty on his first game. Damn near, well, did miss the penalty yesterday actually, but the ref wanted him to retake it. I guess the ref had him some Lewandowski 2+ goals on this tournament. He wasn't satisfied with that first miss, so he let Lewandowski take it a second one. So what a great wild cash that was. Good morning, Corey. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead. Of course, always make sure we always recap NFL Sunday on Monday's show. Then we'll, of course, recap the whole week. And then we've got NFL tonight. We've already got a World Cup game in action, which we've got a 2-unit play in action right now. We've got Japan on the double chance. I've got the game going right here on the tablet, sitting here watching it. There's been chances for both teams, but I think if you're sitting there and if you tailed that Japan double chance with me for 2 units, you got to be feeling pretty good. I thought Japan's chances have been more threatening. Feels like Japan's getting a goal. Croatia could get a goal. This game could go 0-0. It's a little bit of a weird one, but I'm glad I put in the Japan double chance. They look lively, and they've always been better in the second half. That's when they make changes at halftime, and then they bring on that energy, and that's how they beat Spain. That's how they beat Germany. So we'll have to see what they do tactics-wise here at halftime and into the second half, but been pleased with what I've been seeing in the first half, and glad I'm holding on to a 2-unit Japan double chance. Let's go ahead and make sure we recap NFL Sunday first. Go ahead and throw that up on the screen right here. We went 3-2, so we pulled some profit on NFL Sunday. Could have been 4-1, but as Belichick says, you are what you are, and we got bit by an injury, so we did suffer a loss, so we are 3-2. We've got Eckler over 45.5 receiving yards. Just an easy cash and an easy angle to target that Raiders defense against the running back position. So good cash right there. Aaron Jones, that's the one. You can see it's got the Band-Aid on it, so that means he bowed out of that game due to an injury. I think it cashes pretty easily because A.J. Dillon, I don't know, did he go over 100 yards? He got like damn near 100 yards. You know, Aaron Jones doesn't miss the second quarter, doesn't miss the second half. He gets those carries. He likely goes over 55.5, so can't do anything about that one. George Kittle, nowhere near 44.5 receiving yards. I think he only got about half of that. But then we did good with our field goal kickers. Greg Zuerlein over 1.5 made field goals at plus money, and Joey Sly over 1.5 made field goals at plus money. Picking up a little bit of heater, if I might say, on those field goal kickers, because last week we went 2-0 on field goal kickers, both at plus money. And then yesterday, 2-0 with field goal kickers, and both of them at plus money. So profitable day on NFL Sunday, and it really helped overcome. You guys remember we were with you guys on Thursday, and I gave you guys Thursday bets. At that point, we were down 17 units at the end of Wednesday, right? We had a really unfortunate Monday go against us. We had a terrible Tuesday, terrible Wednesday, but then we started picking up steam, and we get to ring that cash raiser, because even though we were down 17 units at the end of Wednesday, we clawed all the way back, and it was how about a nice 26-31 week at plus 21.61 units. I love to see right there. Now on the year, up over 100 units. We're at 112.97 units this year. Making a run at what we did last year. Last year in 2021, we ended the year up 129. So we've got a few weeks to go. Let's see if we can't top that. We don't want to just get to that mark. We want to be better than last year. So let's see if we can do that. Hey, what were some of those good wins from last week? Well, it all turned around on Thursday. Thursday is when we got the sweep. We did the 3-unit World Cup parlay. Good 3-unit cash. Morocco on that double chance. Belgium team total over 1.5 goals. And Belgium team total under 2.5 goals for a good 3-unit cash. We also hit another 3-unit cash on Thursday Night Football. Bills team total over 23.5 points. May have only got the win by the hook, but boy, with 17 points at halftime, you knew they were going to get at least one touchdown in that second half and give us a good 3-unit cash, and they did that. Josh Allen in the process threw 2 touchdown passes, so that was a 2-unit cash at over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and then end of the night with Josh Allen not throwing an interception at plus money. So great Thursday, got a sweep. What about Trey Young? He went over 9.5 assists last week. In fact, he got he cashed at halftime. I think it won cash at halftime. It was so damn easy. I don't know. I was just counting my money earlier in that one. Don't remember if it was second quarter or maybe just in the third quarter, but I think that one cashed at halftime, if I recall correctly. What about our World Cup? What about our 5-unit parlay? Remember, we were down 17 units. We were hitting this 3-unit earlier. We were hitting the 3-unit there with the Bills. We hit a 5-unit over 1.5 goal parlays. That was one of the easier bets I've put together. One of the easier bets that have cash. We did in the Serbia-Switzerland game over 1.5 goals, cashed in the first half. And we parlayed that with Cameroon-Uruguay over 1.5 goals. That one also cashed in the first half. 2 games where you knew once one team got a goal, it wasn't over. They were going to have to keep pushing. Just an easy parlay. And again, put 5 units on that one. We hit a nice 5-unit future with Lahovic getting over 1 goal in the tournament. He got that in that game against Serbia, as the game against Switzerland, I should say. He got their second goal there for Serbia. We also had Alvarez to get 2 goals in the tournament at 20-1. Yeah, you heard that right, 20-1. Probably my biggest single hit if I had to go back through the spreadsheet. I can't imagine having a better single wager than 20-1. So if that means we made 21 units last week and you didn't ride with my World Cup futures, you still overcame the disastrous start to the week at down 17 units because you would have made, a unit and a half, which, hey, coming back from down 17 units to, be up a unit and a half if you didn't make the Alvarez play, that's outstanding. We kicked ass. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was a whole hell of a lot of fun with you guys, seeing you guys at that cash counter. What about that Argentina and France team total? Took both of those teams to get over 1.5 goals. Argentina did that against Australia, and France did that against Poland, so easy plus money cash right there. What about Sudar? We talked about on the preview show, the only way Australia was going to score was going to be on a set piece, and the only way they're going to score on that set piece is if they find 6'6" Harry Sudar and get his big head on the end of a ball. He got his big head on the ball. The ball was going in the back of the net till a defensive man cleared it off the line. I sprinkled a little bit on shot on target. I did not get paid on shot on target because the only way that you get credited for a shot on target is a save by the keeper. How BS is that? He heads the ball, it's going in the net, and because a defensive guy clears it off, I don't get paid on the sprinkle of over one shot on target. Tough stuff right there, but loved hitting a nice 260. That was plus 260. Just have a shot. Doesn't matter where the hell it goes. Just get a shot. I can't believe PointsBet. PointsBet has been so far off on their lines this World Cup. It's been so great. I got to really study this now and see if they make the same mistakes in the Premier League. Obviously, a league that we bet a whole hell of a lot more. So, love to see that right there. And then Steelers. Remember Thursday Night Football? Or no, wait, sorry. Monday Night Football, Colts, Steelers plus 3.5. Easy win right there. All right, well, it wasn't all roses last week. What were some of those bad losses? How about Porter and Donich? Both of those guys are ruined by blowouts. Porter didn't play at all the fourth quarter, and Donich didn't play at all the fourth quarter. Porter missed on the hook. Donich needed 2 more assists, but he was on pace given what his production was the first 3 quarters. Just got ruined by a blowout. Can't do anything about that. That is one of the risks you get in betting NBA. And if you're new to the NBA betting, well, saddle up because blowouts will absolutely kill a playoff prop. Claxton on the double-double. Ended the game with 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds. Didn't play the last little bit there in the fourth quarter because the Nets were in control. Maybe if he plays, he gets that rebound. Still a little bit tough unknown, but man, almost got a good plus money cash. Just 1 rebound short. Ecuador and Senegal, first half 0-0, was ruined by a 44th minute kiss of death. Kiss of death got us. That's right, there was a penalty kick in the 44th minute. We were 3 minutes away from a good plus money cash, but nope, a penalty did that one. And then Denmark on the money line, that one hurt for a lot of reasons. That was the game against Australia. We had the money line parlay, a 3-unit money line parlay with them in Argentina. Obviously, Denmark ruins that. But then we also lost a 2-unit future with that loss because we had France and Denmark on the straight forecast for their group. And obviously, Denmark didn't get out of the group. So that one hurt. We lost basically 5 units with Denmark unable to beat Australia. So that was tough. And then you can see right there on the bottom, we take $8.12 in arbitrage money that we made on Sunday that we never spent. Gladly roll it on into this week. So, guys, good week. And again, whether you made the Alvarez bet or not, you still were able to overcome that disaster. So, a fantastic week at plus 21.61 units. Love that. I actually got a guy hit me up yesterday on Twitter. See what Japan does here for a second. Ooh, man, Japan is looking threatening. Are you guys watching this? You guys got two TVs going. You guys watching this show, and you guys are watching Japan and Costa Rica. We're in the 40th minute, 0-0. Japan's looked good. Obviously, you haven't watched the last 10 minutes because I've been, here with you guys hanging out. But I saw the first 30 minutes, and I'm liking it. Japan's working around the box. Oh, boys. Wait a second. Are we going to get a goal here? Oh, over the bar. All right, let's jump in that comment section and see what you guys are talking about. Morning, Ross. Morning, Brian. Oh, appreciate the comment on the haircut. Yep, me and little man got our haircut. Probably need one more before the holiday season just to get that last, fresh cut before you go see family and friends. But appreciate it, Corey. Yeah, Brian. That's why I had to bust out the jersey. And we know we got Corey in here, and we know we got Lee in here who are Jets fans. But it's a good day to be a Bills fan. You don't play, the Jets lose, the Dolphins lose, you go up in the first place. And then the Bengals want to knock off the Chiefs, and you go really up in the first place, back where we belong, first place in the AFC, road to the Super Bowl, comes through Buffalo. We still get the Dolphins at home, the Jets at home, and the Patriots at home. Hopefully it's a nice ending to our season, so we'll see. But, yeah, I had to bust out the Stephon Diggs jersey. Yeah. Yeah, even if they still had a chance, that Jets defense is outstanding. That Jets defense, they just need a touch better quarterback play, and they'll be a major threat every season because they're building a legit defense in New York. So just couldn't quite, obviously muster those last two drives. Just couldn't quite get a touchdown. But a scary team, and a team that we play this coming Sunday. And even though it's at home in Buffalo, I'm going to be nervous because that defense is more than real. That defense is really good. Yeah. Yeah. And Red Zone what was the game Red Zone was showing a lot of? There was a game that they weren't showing Broncos or Ravens because those guys suck. There was a game they were showing that was interesting at that one. Oh man, if you're here local, and I've already heard it from people that live in this building, that Bears collapse against the Packers, that hurt. That absolutely hurt. The Eagles beat up on the Titans easily. I mean, really, really easily. Giants Commanders game ended in a draw. Steelers, we talked about that. DeGent talked about doing that Steelers money line. I didn't pull the trigger, obviously, on that. I just stuck to the player props. Just wasn't quite feeling it, but yeah. Morning, Tim. Good morning, Tim. If we had, you never know. Never know. Yeah, I don't know why you trade for James Robinson and don't use him. He's really good. How the Ravens don't score a TD? Well, how the Ravens don't score a TD? You take that back. They did score a TD. They got a big TD at the end, which cashed a money line parlay for us over on TikTok. We're streaking 85,000. They got a TD. They got the one and only TD that they needed. Japan got a goal. Yes. I'll show you the replay. Japan got a goal. Our 2-unit Japan double chance is more than looking good. Now we're a goal to the good. They've been all over them. I haven't obviously seen what happened in the last 13 minutes because we've been hanging out, but that first half an hour, they created some really threatening chances. We got it, boys. We got a goal. We ain't got the cash yet. We do not got the cash yet, but let's see. Here you guys go. Let's see it. This is definitely drawn up on the training ground. Then you got a little, all the aces of. Oh, F off with that offsides. It's good. They're definitely knocking on the door. Japan looks good, boys. Nice. Costa Rica, that's why I had no problem putting in that bet because Japan's looked good. You beat Spain. You beat Germany. And what has Croatia done? They ain't done anything. All right, we got a goal check. We got VAR. Let's not celebrate a goal yet. We got VAR coming in. They're checking for offsides. Don't take this away from us. Japan deserves this. Japan so deserves this. Don't do this. Goal. Nice. Yeah, Thad. Blowouts, man. Blowouts. Just do that to NBA props. But, how hit a double-double with Valanciunas for the Pelicans on Friday for plus money. Love to see that. Actually, that was one of the ones we had as a lean. I remember I told you we were going to pick either Zion Williamson or Valanciunas. I was on the Valanciunas. I get distracted by the kids sometimes late, and then I don't have the opportunity to re-look up. But that was certainly one that I told you I had my eye on. So great job, Corey. I'm glad, whether you listened to a lean of mine or not, or you just did it. Either way, hell of a play. Hell of a play. That Greg Zuerlein, the big leg Zuerlein, cashing it at halftime. Lions, woo! One with the Lions. Love to see that. Love to see that. You had first half under 1.5 and under 2.5 in this game. I love both of those bets. I thought maybe this game could go 0-0 at halftime. I mean, I was only 4 minutes away from being right in that prediction, but as long as Japan wants to be the team that wants to score, it was just a lean, I'd bet it, so I'm fine with that. We look at anything in the Brazil game, maybe to win, to nil, or over on goals. We've got a free bet from last week. And I'm going to use a free bet. I'm going to use one of our DraftKings free bet, just put together a same-game parlay once lineups come out. I don't know how much South Korea can really hang with Brazil, but I'd like to see them. They're probably going to go back to the lineup that they had the first 2 games rather than the game they had the third game with the rotation. So we'll just get a look at the lineups, but I'm going to tweet a free play using one of the free bets we earned last week on DraftKings is my thinking there, Ryan. So that's what I'm going to do right there. All right, let's keep on going. Anybody remember, speaking of free bets, anybody remember back in August when PointsBet had what they called Champions Week, and they gave you a free bet every day, but you had to use the free bet on like a certain piece of criteria, like a Super Bowl winner or a college football winner or a Heisman winner? Well, every day they gave us a free bet. It was like, all right, I don't know who the hell this is, but I'm going to go ahead and bet it. I got laughed at by my college football pick for my free bet. I got laughed at pretty big. Now I'm holding on Michigan 40-1 to win the college football championship. Now I'm not going to sit here and act like I know that has a chance in hell. I don't even know who the hell they're playing. I just saw that they're in the thing. But, hey, I don't know if anybody decided to tail this with me, but here we are with a chance to win 4 units if Michigan can win 2 more games of football this season. So I'd love to see that right there. Let me know if you tailed that one with me. All right, we are moving right along. Let's go ahead and just throw this up. Again, we've got our 2-unit bet. Tweeted that out last night. Yeah, tweeted that out last night. -115 at DraftKings be a nice hit to get this 2-unit cash to kick off our week. Kick it off better than what it was last week. That's for damn sure. All right, Thad said he likes NBA teasers. He said, don't give me no NBA player props, man. I can't handle that shit. Blowouts. I can't handle it. But give me those 3-unit teasers that you keep banging on. Well, here we go. Here's here's today's 3-unit NBA teaser. As you can see, that bet slip is over at PointsBet. I will tell you all the games that what I've got scored at. So in case maybe you want to do some regulars or maybe you want to do your own. But that's what I'm rolling with. And Clippers, Hornets, I've got 219. Bucks, Magic, I've got 222. Thunder, Hawks, I've got 231. Celtics, Raptors, I've got 223. 76ers, Rockets, I've got 220. Heat, Grizzlies, I've got 225. Suns, Mavs, I've got 222. And Pacers, Warriors, I've got 231. That is Japan 1-0 at halftime. Love to see that right there. Yes, love to see that. So those are the scores I've got. I actually thought the NBA lines were actually kind of crazy. Based on my predictions, these are some of the ATS ones. I'll just kind of throw out some leans for you guys for some NBA ATS. Based on how I've kind of got game scored. I think you could take a stab at Magic plus 9.5, but I think Magic against the Bucks is way too scary. But the other ones I like is you could take Thunder plus 6. I've got that game 114, 117. So I've got a 3-point game. They're giving you Thunder plus 6. I like that one. You could take Rockets plus 8. I've got them losing, or I've got the game scored 110, 110. 110, 110. You're getting Rockets plus 8. I think that's a great look. And I also thought the other one I liked was Pacers plus 11. I've got it 112, 119. So I've got them losing. I've got them losing by 7. But at plus 11, that could be a nice little good look for you guys. But obviously, I just settled on a 3-unit NBA teaser. As Thad said, we've been doing good with these NBA teasers. So we're going to go ahead and stick with what's been working for us. We do got some NBA player props. We've got Eric Gordon, over 1.5 made 3-pointers. Look, the Rockets, we know the Rockets well. They're in the top 10 in terms of 3-pointers attempted per game. We know that well. Remember that first quarter bet we did with the Rockets and Magic? They made 10 field goals and 9 of them were 3-pointers. Yeah, let's get another repeat performance of that. So we get a Rockets team that loves shooting the 3-pointers. From the Philadelphia 76ers side, they're just struggling to defend the shooting guard position. Towards the bottom of the league at defending that and allowing 3-point, let me get the exact number here. What was it? It was 3.6. 3.6 made 3-pointers per game to the position, and we just need over 1.5, and you're getting the sucker at minus 111. Absolutely love that right there. So, yeah, the 76ers may defend 3-pointers well, but not this particular position. And Eric Gordon, he's a high-volume guy from 3-pointers. While he may have an occasional, game log where he's low. Most of him is 5 to 7 attempts per game, shooting at home where NBA players are better. Love Eric Gordon over 1.5 made three-pointers at minus 111. We do got one more, but let's jump in this comment section. I see a couple come. Oh, you'll get a free bet. Love to see that, Thad. Way to do that. Yeah, you should. You should get rewarded for that. All right, we've got one more bet. I'm going to do a rare. Haven't done it yet this season. First time. Put it over on my other shoulder just because we're running out of room. We're going to do Trae Young over 0.5 assists. So just need assists. Again, you can always go up in his game log and see games where he doesn't, games where he does. They allow the point guard position to, I want to pull it up here, steals. They're dead last in the NBA. They allow 2.8 steals per game to the point guard position, dead last in the NBA. 2.8. 2.8. We just need a steal. And then you parlay him with Ryan Suckup. We're going back to the angle because it's still the second worst team in the NFL in terms of field goal attempts and field goals made by their opponent. That's the New Orleans Saints. Remember Monday Night Football, Justin Tucker? We got a good cash. Oh, we don't have Justin Tucker, but we got Ryan Suckup. So just going back to that same angle, other than that, there weren't a lot of things that stood out in this game, so I would not go crazy on Monday Night Football. Divisional game, maybe lean the under. Are the Bucs the better team? I don't know. Bucs have looked like crap this season. Saints have obviously looked like crap. I'm not interested in picking a winner. I'm not interested in picking a side. But I will go back to, because the Saints still allow, because they're really good on defense in terms of their third down conversion percentage. On the flip side, the Bucs, they're 23rd in the NFL. They only get 37.9% of their third down conversions successful. They're 23rd. That's terrible. Worse than the Ravens. Way worse than the Ravens when we took this with Justin Tucker, and he gave us an easy cash. Now we'll go ahead and take it with Ryan Suckup. So he needs 2 field goals, and Trae Young needs 1 steal at plus 160 over at DraftKings. Other thing I'm keeping my eye on is in that same game, Hawks and Thunder. Clint Capella should have like every rebound, should pretty much get gobbled up by him. So we need a line on Clint Capella. I wouldn't do double-double. You guys were around this show last year, and we would take Clint Capella in a good offensive spot, and he would get like 8 points. He's a head-scratcher in terms of points, but not in terms of rebounds. So let's see what line we get. It'll for sure be, 9.5, 10.5, somewhere around there. If I can imagine, the Thunder are terrible, dead last in the NBA in terms of rebounds to the center position. So love to sign me up for a little Clint Capella rebounds. But other than that, I'm not keeping my eye on anything else other than giving you guys a free bet for Brazil versus South Korea. And then if we get a line there on Clint Capella, gobbling him up for rebounds. Do we have a PointsBet referral link? I don't know how to send it here on Twitter. Ross, do you have Twitter? Or I don't know how to send it on YouTube. Let me know in this chat if you've got Twitter. And then if you've got Twitter, I can send it off. Legatron. I think I have heard that, actually. I think I have heard that. But yeah, to answer your question, I do have a PointsBet referral link. And, man, actually got one last week from another supporter and tried to do that free bet. And I still can't believe Poland got that penalty kick retake. I was going to do that free giveaway. That was sick. That was absolutely sickening that Poland got to retake that penalty. But yeah, I got to put points. But hit me up on Twitter, man. I'll do it. Or by all means, you can hit up Thad. Maybe go ahead and give Thad a free bet. You can hit up D-Gent. You don't have to hit up me. I would turn it into a free giveaway. So if that's of interest to you, but if you want to hit up Thad, if you want to hit up D-Gent, I know both of those guys use PointsBet, and I'm sure they would appreciate the free bet, just like you'll also get the free bet there, Ross. So anyway, whoever you want to hit up, just hit us up. All right, fellas. Couple things here on the World Cup preview show today, 4:00. Preview show today at 4:00. We'll preview Morocco and Spain, and we'll preview what's that other game tomorrow? Switzerland, Portugal. And then we'll come back on Wednesday at 4:00 and preview all 4 quarterfinal games. There's one Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. On Wednesday's World Cup preview show, we'll preview all 4 of those quarterfinals matchups. And speaking of that one on Friday, it's Netherlands, Argentina. That one we'll watch together right here on YouTube Live. So we'll hang out at 1 o'clock Central Time and watch Argentina, Netherlands, which should be a fascinating game. Look forward to breaking that game down with Matt, seeing what he thinks about that one. Sweet. Sounds good, Ross. Sounds good, man. All right, fellas, that's how we're doing it. We're well on our way to getting a good 2-unit cash, kicking off our week. And look, Japan's looked better in every game in the second half. So see if they can't keep that trend going and roll that on into Monday Night Football. and a little NBA action as well. All right, fellas, appreciate you guys kicking off a Monday with me here. Again, hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Let's have ourselves a week and keep rolling. It's holidays. Nobody wants to lose money during the holidays. We ain't even into that shit. We're here to make some money and help you guys out during the holiday season. Let's do it, boys. Have a good one.